This is a roller coaster. Most likely, you've experienced the feeling of reaching speeds up to 60 miles per hour or dropping off a 170-foot track. And the process behind this is not simple. From Velocicoaster to Space Mountain, roller coasters have tons of complex systems that allow an enjoyable and thrilling ride. So let's start at the beginning. You're in your seat, strapped up, ready to go, and most likely two things will happen. Most roller coasters start off with a lift hill, which uses mechanical energy to pull up the cart to the tallest peak of a roller coaster. However, other roller coasters use a hydraulic launch system to propel the cart forward. This works by a cable that connects to the catch cart and a giant winch that winds the cable like a spool. So to achieve a high velocity, the cable pulls the catch cart and lets go in a fast motion. But the energy to pull the cart takes some energy since the catch cart is very heavy. So lots of hydraulic fluid is rushed through a pipe to motors, which powers the winch. And after this, you'll most likely go up a tall hill. And for each foot you get farther from the ground, your potential energy increases. And experience a job which is feeling hard to describe. When you start descending down the slope of the track, the only force acting on your body is gravity. So you're free falling with only a strap holding you back. The process of going up a hill and down a hill repeats for the rest of the roller coaster, mixed up with different spins and dips. Each time you go up and down a hill, you lose kinetic energy to friction from the contact of the cart and the track. This is why the hills at the end are smaller than the beginning. Then the coaster needs to end. Traditionally, to achieve this, you need to stop the cart, which is done by skid brakes, using the force of friction to stop the cart by hitting the bottom of the track or clamping on the metal fins under the cart. This process is efficient, but due to metal being rubbed on consistently, they do get worn out. So brakes that don't use the force of friction use the metal fin sticking out of the cart to go through a magnetic field. These brakes that use magnetism to stop are actually called magnetic brakes. The magnetic brake was invented by Granville Taylor Woods during the Civil War. However, it wasn't used efficiently on a roller coaster until 1997 on Mr. Freeze at Texas Six Flags. For a magnetic field to be induced, rows of permanent magnets are stacked on the tracks, and when the fins pass through this field, it induces a ring-like current called an eddy current. This can be explained by Lenz's law, which states that conductors don't like change. So when the fins under the cart pass through this field, they'll create their own current that induces a magnetic field, opposing the original field they passed through. This allows the train to slow down because the kinetic energy originally used for speed is being transferred to be used as heat by the eddy currents flowing through the metal. This causes the ride to slow down and stop. As you get out of your seat, your heart rate begins to decrease and you set onto the next roller coaster to do it all over again.